What up, what up? Welcome back to the channel. Internet Computer Protocol. Why? Because innovation always wins. Also out here talking about Bitcoin and how Bitcoin is an ideology that you can store value by holding. And the Internet Computer Protocol is a protocol, internet layer, that is actually being used for global computation. And it's scaling at the pace of the technology market is pacing and being adopted as such because it's cheaper, faster, and tamper-proof. It cannot be hacked. So, simple question, why wouldn't you want to have a website, an app, a cloud, personal cloud that could never be hacked, and you own your own information? The answer is simply, well, everybody should, and you do want that. And even, Bitcoin Maxis who are purchasing are going to understand and realize that the cost and energy to move Bitcoin is in the millions when you're talking about countries that own and hold millions. And those millions of worth of Bitcoin is never going to move. And they're just going to use it to leverage the normal, regular, real-world asset tokenization, digital money economy. They're just going to leverage their own Bitcoin that they've purchased, store it, keep it, never move it, and then say, oh, we can leverage X amount of global market capital because we own so much Bitcoin. So that's like saying I have 100 million blades of grass in my yard, and if that was valuable, then I could leverage my grass to get more money. So that's kind of like the comparison is like, who cares about grass on the lawn? Well, I think our laws are built around, you have to maintain the grass in your lawns. So it's a form of control. And Bitcoin is going to be used and is being used as a form of control. And, who knows what the ceiling is for Bitcoin in the next 10 years. But the fact that it's scarce just goes to show that it can be and will be used for manipulation, market manipulation, for leverage. It's going to be used for negotiation. It's going to be used for, it's going to be used in terms of cybercrime ransom. So that's what scarcity is going to do. Scarcity is going to increase the amount of cybercrime and theft that goes on in the world. It's a 10 trillion a year cybercrime industry currently, and that's going to double by 2030 with how quick the AI models and AI technology is moving, especially with AI agents, where people are not going to know who they're talking to through the cell phone. That identity theft is going to accelerate cybercrime. And that's where institutions and governments will realize, probably too late, that Internet Computer Protocol solves this problem. So it's a good thing to have, and to even hold your Bitcoin. You can hold real world asset, tokenized digital assets, and Bitcoin on the Internet Computer Protocol. They have dedicated canisters to hold direct signature read and write Bitcoin, which basically means that you don't have to use an intermediary or different layers of custodians to hold and move your Bitcoin, your digital tokens, whatever it is that you feel like you want to own and keep. it's going to require computation, and it's going to require cheaper, faster, more secure technology, and that is the Internet Computer Protocol. It was built and designed from the ground up to solve the quantum computer, supercomputer, and cybercrime industry problem. So that's where we're at with that. If you have Bitcoin, you love Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a mythology. It's an ideology that you can hold, but the Internet Computer Protocol is a computation token. It's not an altcoin. It's not a meme coin. It's a utility token that has been recognized by governments and lawmakers that it is a utility computation non-digital asset that you can hold, that you can monetize, you can gain revenue from. You can stake and earn governance reward tokens, and then you can cash that out without being taxed in certain ways that you might think or might be used to in terms of assets or digital assets. However, the governments are going to crack down on people's personal income, corporates and governments' personal income. So just keep that in mind, that everybody eventually is going to move onto the Internet Computer Protocol, as we already see that happening through universities, United Nations, government partnerships, corporation partnerships. Google's already pilot testing. So we may not even see the announcements happening. It might just happen. It might just be integrated and used, and we're going to see the price go up. So $5 a day, every day for 5 years. You see the world, global information and technology is going to be used regardless. Think about all the computation power that's required today just for starting up your computer, your cell phone, opening an app, sending a text message, using Wi-Fi, data over satellite, your cars, your Wi-Fi, your electric cars. All of this uses computation power, and the cheapest computation power available that's safe and secure is the Internet Computer Protocol. So there's no secret that you're going to have one of the most important digital tokens to ever be created in human history. This is an investment of the century. This is an investment of a lifetime. And if you're getting in now at $5, $10, under $20, I mean, those prices just don't make sense. It just doesn't make sense that you guys are not, people are not even understanding that the value of global computation is in the trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars. And I'm not talking about the infrastructures of centralized cloud that is literally sucking dry all the liquidity out of you and me in the retail market. But you have to understand that global computation costs are going to be reduced significantly, and they are reduced significantly on the Internet Computer Protocol. So whether you're into crypto or not, whether you're into Bitcoin or not, just understand that Internet Computer Protocol is not an altcoin. It's a utility computation token for the internet, and we're never going to stop using the internet. We're never going to stop relying on technology, and we have one of the greatest opportunities in the history of internet technology sitting at our fingertips, sitting at our disposal, where you can purchase those tokens that are going to be used for computation. You can stake it, you can earn money, earn rewards, join the community. Man, I'm so pumped up. And until the next one, thanks for all the subs. Take care.